Greetings, happy today. We are talking about the 7-day cycle, which is holding the beautiful energy of the Queen of Diamonds. So we're going to keep it as short, but very sweet and information-packed as possible because of all the lovely work I have here to send off the book, Little Warrior Woman, Just Like Mama. So these are pre-sales. Everyone who has ordered from here on out has their stuff has already been ordered and shipped. So I'm excited for y'all to hold the book. Just the feel of the book is amazing, but onward and upward, we're talking about the Queen of Diamonds. And we're talking about the Queen of Diamonds on the Four Clubs Day. Again, this is my Mercury day for me, but the Four of Clubs is representing that peace. You know, you got to have a level of mental peace to be able to move throughout the week. No coincidence that, you know, the Queen of Diamonds sits Saturn, Mercury. So we're going to be dealing with a lot of Saturnian energy, minus, you know, the Pisces energy, which goes down into Uranus. But so for the Saturn energy, we have this Four Clubs energy supporting us today, not as a karma card, but just as an energy in general. The Four Clubs is very powerful. And it brings so much ease and peace of mind. You see how it's a four, it's about stability, right? Stability on all fours, right? In your mind, in the ways in which you communicate, in your thoughts, you know, you're not going crazy. You're breathing it out 4 times, you know, getting everything stable. So, and then it's also a magical full moon, which I just posted about the full moon and how it's kind of similar to the one that happened for the full moon in Aquarius. It happened on another Four Clubs day. So this Four Clubs is popping right now, and it's going to manifest some beautiful, amazing things. 6 months and 5 months out, five and 6 months out. So make sure you go and read those, however they align for you, sun, moon, however you want to read it is completely up to you. But just make sure you read the caption because it's Virgo. There's a full moon in Virgo. So, excuse me, Pisces. But the Virgo moon is here. Sun is here. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all, excuse me. The Virgo sun is here, but Pisces moon. So check it out, read it. I wrote it all down correctly. Okay, so hopping in back into the Queen of Diamonds. We're in the Queen of Diamonds week. And like I said, the Queen of Diamonds sits Saturn, Mercury. So Saturn is gonna hold us, it's gonna restrict us, which is so interesting because the Mercury card is a 5 of hearts, which is a runner. It's a runner. Whether you're talking about a hustler or a runner or, you know, a gypsy or whatever. We'll get into that, but it's interesting. Saturn is like, hold up. Don't run away so fast just yet. Like, you got some beautiful gifts and talents here with this Queen of Diamonds. Like, don't run away just yet. And so the greatest thing that I want everyone to take away from this 7-day cycle reading is that this is a precursor to the month of October, which is what, 2 weeks away, including this week. It's this full week. It's like 2 weeks away, right? So this 7-day cycle, this Queen of Diamonds 7-day cycle is a precursor to the whole month of October. So I talked about this on Friday with the live that I do with Eat Yourself Sexy with Queen of Green. But I know this is, y'all haven't heard it yet. So this is the precursor. And so there's a few ways that y'all can work with it. You can work in it in what I would call a passive manner, which is see how um, see how each day for you is resonating. Then at the end of the day, write down like what I liked, what I didn't like, how I'm going to change it, so forth and so on. You can also do that in a more assertive way to where you're like, okay, I know I have things coming up in October. And so because I know this, and I know that October is the Queen of Diamonds month, because she just said it. And because I know this week is a Queen of Diamonds week, because she just said it, I'm going to make sure that if I have an event, if I have a class, if I'm teaching, or if I'm listening, I'm going to be I'm going to be doing some of those precursor activities to prepare me for October. So if you have an event, you got to make sure you're putting it out. You're putting your flyers out even more. You're telling people about it. You're getting on camera. And just sharing about really the Saturn energy here. So the Saturn energy is like what held you. So I found that in order for me to do, the Warrior Woman workshop, Warrior Woman Wellness workshop, I had to go through it. And not just, I've already been through it because I created it. I created the album, the supportive work behind it, but I had to go through it again that year. So I find that Saturn energy is going to like hold you down to some particular things this week. And so, especially if you have an event, a class, or whatever you have planned for October and you already know it now, do the preparation work now. So if you have calls that you need to make because you want to be doing something in October, make those calls. If you, like I said, if you have an event, post a flyer, get in contact with people. Oh, that's what I was saying. Because I had Warrior Woman Wellness last year in October. And so this would have been, if I was hosting it again this year, this would be a week where I would share how it has transformed me, how Saturn has squeezed the life out of me, not the life, but, like really, like you're going to learn this lesson and what I learned. And so being able to really testify, you got to testify today, this 7-day cycle. It's about the testimony. Because it's the Queen of Diamonds works in all her intuitive ability and capacity. She works with the diamond, the pressure. This is that work well under pressure type of energy, right? So, and she sits Saturn. So she's a diamond and she sits Saturn, which means she brings things to life for real. And she does that with a massive support in Pisces with this Queen of Spades. But we're going to get into that. Again, I'm going to try to run it up real fast, real quick, like, so y'all not on here forever. And then also because I got a list of things to do because Saturn is here. It's like, come on, don't slack off. When the diamonds months hit, and it's harvest moon. I didn't even write that on there, but it's the harvest moon. Oh, wait, I don't want that. I want the time. Okay. It's a harvest moon. I didn't even write that on the thing, but it's a harvest moon. So we're reaping. So Saturn is like, if you want me to be the glue, come on. Let's put in that work. So the supportive karma card here is the 9 of diamonds. We've been learning about the 9 of diamonds over the course of, these lives we've been doing since summer. But the 9 of diamonds is an energy that's a next level. So it's a next level of diamond energy, a next level of values, a next level of money. They often call this card the 9 of diamonds, the supportive karma card, the energy of the philanthropist. They have the ability to give money away. So when you see a 9, it's going to be about giving, and it's at what capacity. So whether you're giving it away freely which you should, because a 9 is like, you should be giving. You shouldn't like struggle to do it. So just know that the Queen of Diamonds likes to spend money. So we're going to find ourselves spending some money this 7-day cycle. The key here is Saturn is here. It's going to glue it together for you. So if you're spending money on junk food, just stuff that don't even mean anything to you, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel what they would call remorse, buyer's remorse. But when you know that you're investing in like a product, a service to be able to advertise for your event coming up, do a few ads or whatnot, you know that this money is going towards something that Saturn is going to crystallize for you. It's going to be the glue. It's going to be like, oh, okay, you serious about this. You're real serious about this. So I'm going to help you out. I'm going to make this, not only am I going to help you out, but Saturn is like, I'm going to make it long lasting, right? And that's why Saturn can be so hard, because it's going to make it long lasting. So that's the key here. Know that you're going to spend some money. And what I put for the Pisces energy, let me see, who did I do that for? No, for Cancer, because the full moon readings has a Queen of Diamonds in Cancer. So again, y'all can read that, but the Cancerian energy has the Queen of Diamonds. So Cancers and everybody else is going to be feeling like they want to change their hair up. Like today, I put on, my pretty gold gele, kind of fell down a little bit, but the Queen of Diamonds is about beautification as well. And so again, when we talk about Saturn, like I just did, we talk about this hard work that you got to put in. And so when you put in that type of hard work, you want to be able to revel in it. You don't want it to just be like, whew, I got beat down. Saturn beat me down, but I came out on top. You want to look on top. You want your back straight, erected. You want your gele on high, or whatever it is you do. Your hair, you're gonna whip your hair. You're gonna do your nails. You're going to really beautify yourself. And so that's when all that beautification process comes in. Sometimes it can come in before you actually do the work, but I would advise this week that you make it a reward. So if you've already been putting in hard work, this is a week to reward yourself with Queen of Diamonds energy. Buy yourself a new little necklace, but make it a good investment. Don't spend beyond your means. Because remember, I said the 9 of Diamonds. It's got to be worth it. It's gotta be something you really want to invest in, like something you've been eyeing for a minute. If you get your hair done, it's because you want to really just seal the deal. You want to just make yourself feel good and look good. And I think that is definitely a part of success. Your internal space should reflect your outward space. So, and then we have the challenging energy of the 3 of Diamonds. The 3 of Diamonds wants to do 3 different things at once, which is why I'm like, I got to make it quick, because I'm trying to do 3, 5, 11, 50, 11 things at once. And I got a 3 of Diamonds Pluto this year. But anyway, the 3 of Diamonds wants to do a lot of things at once. And the 3 of Diamonds wants to make money too. It's a big entrepreneur card. So again, the money should be invested into something that is going to help your entrepreneurial endeavors. So it might be a photo shoot. That's why you get your hair done, and even if it's a selfie photo shoot, that's cool. Do it in your means. Do it where you can do it. Do it how you can do it. Okay. So we got that going. Okay. So for Mercury people, we're getting into this now. Mercury people, y'all have the 5 of Hearts. We got the 5 of Hearts. So this is what I was talking about earlier about running. Don't run. Don't run. Okay, the 5 of Hearts is Saturn, Venus. So, you can see some beautiful, shiny things over there, and you're like, ooh, let me go over there and do that. the thing is to not be captivated in that way, or to just, I would say, be impulsive in that way. You want to use the things that are like, ooh, I like that. I want to go over there, and make that a reward for you. Reward yourself with going to do those things. Because if you know you got on your list, some things that you should be doing, and you kind of avoiding those things, that reward is not going to feel as rewarding as when you complete those things and you like, yes. So, that type of discipline that parents always have tried to instill um, in their children, like a rewarding based system. Of course, you always get and receive love, but to reward yourself, you put in work, you get rewarded. And sometimes, it's just mental work. Sometimes it's heart space work. So because we have a heart, this is really expanding our heart. The 5 wants to move and shift. The heart space, the heart energy wants to open up and share emotions, share and engage in different relationships and interactions. And so that's the energy that we hold. And so we should dabble into some of those things. Geminis and Virgos, we have the 5 of clubs as a supportive karma card, which is the talker, the energy so we got 2 5s here. So the 5 of clubs is like, they want to experience life. They want to engage in either enriching type of conversations, funny, humorous conversations, and even spiritual conversations. They just want to really engage and live freely. So we want to have a certain level of freedom for Virgos and Geminis. Give them that space. If you are in a relationship with a Virgo or Gemini, give them that space to explore their freedom and how they want to move and shift in it. We have the 4 of diamonds as a challenging card, which is my card, but it's also about stability. So the grounding energy of pressure. So remember that we're in Saturn, okay? And that 4 diamonds, that diamond is going to bring that pressure. It's like, okay, you got to put in some work. Yes, you can be floaty and drifty and, free and all those things. But the 4 diamonds is like, okay, let's not forget this spiritual activation. Let's not forget your foundation this whole week, because there's other gifts here. There's more to attain. So for Geminis and Virgos, don't forget that. For Venus ruled energy, we have Taurus and Libras. Y'all had a 3 of clubs, which is the card for tomorrow. So this is really going to activate for y'all. And it's going to hit different than it's hitting today. But the 3 of clubs is definitely a energy that, so first of all, it's a 3. So it's holding this Jupiter energy. It's very expansive. It wants to do everything, much like the 3 of diamonds we just talked about. It wants to do everything. Its mind is like fully expanded. It's like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. The key here is organization. This is also one of the writer's cards. Organization, writing things down, getting your list, your charts, your graphs, whatever helps you the most, to be able to see visually, to be able to write something down, is going to be supremely helpful for you. Venus ruled energy, which is Taurus and Libra. Okay, because y'all got some big plans. Y'all have big ideas. The 3 is with Jupiter, right? So you have these big ideas. How are you going to execute? And so we're kind of finishing off Virgo season. So the 3 of clubs is technically still in Virgo season. So Virgo wants to analyze and be very analytical and start planning stuff out. So use tomorrow, Tauruses and Venus, Tauruses and Libras, to really get some things in alignment and in order and written down. Is going to be very beneficial for you. Y'all have the King of Diamonds as a supportive energy. So that's why it's so big. You got big business plans. You got things that you want to masterfully attain. The King of Diamonds is the card of the month, as well. So, and again, we're working with this harvest full moon. It's like you can reap a lot of rewards the more you are organized, the more you write things down. I was just in a meeting and my sister was like, "You got all this written down?" And I'm like, I cannot find my notebook, but the one I just showed y'all, I found it. So it's going to be very key for Tauruses and Libras to not hold all that in your head, because the Three of Clubs can definitely create a lot of worry and anxiety because it's just all in your head. You got to get it out. You got to see it. And it's like, once you got it out, then you can free yourself. You could just create a checklist, check it off. And it's like, okay, whew, did that, feel good about yourself. The challenging energy here is the Five of Diamonds. The Five of Diamonds is the shift. You're going to have to shift some things. You're going to have to shift out of the worry. You're going to have to shift as the pressure applies, as the movement, as the waves, as everything flows. It's like, oh, being able to dodge, or I've been taking boxing. So, you gotta be able to dip and shift. So even as you guys are writing things down, it is so that you're not worried. It doesn't mean it's fully concrete and that's how it's going to go. Just be willing and be able to be flexible. We'll just keep it like that. But the Five of Diamonds also represents a shift in money as well, a shift in values, so be prepared for that and use that to your advantage. To get that money, honey. Okay, so for Mars energy, y'all have the Three of Spades. Mars is Aries, Scorpio energy, and the Three of Spades. Again, we got another three. So Aries and Scorpios, y'all got a three. And this Three of Spades, the three is expansive, it's Jupiterian, it's abundance. And then you also have the Spade energy, which is coming like with a little more wisdom than, let's say, the Three of Clubs, because the Spade has the clubs, the diamonds, and the hearts, and the Spade energy. So it's coming from a place of a little more wisdom. So you guys want to use your highest self, your wisdom. And in particular, you can use your ancestors. For me, this is my card for Eshu. Activate Eshu, activate Eshu, activate the four corners. If you know what I'm talking about. If you don't even worry about what I'm saying right now. So, yeah, use again that same type of energy to be able to write, to be able to express, to feel free and abundant. You'll have the Jack of Diamonds supporting you. So that's the card for the last 7 days. So the last 7 days is supporting you and how you're going to expand and expound during this week. So just review, think about some things that you did last week for Aries and Scorpios. It's expanding like right now, so the Three of Spades is like, which way do you want to go with it? It's a fork in the road. Which direction do you want to go? Like, decide this week. Use what happened last week as a energy guide, or as a actual what happened guide, to decide, okay, this is kind of what's people will get stuck and it's like, I don't know whether to do this or do that. But the thing is you always want to gravitate and just grab the lowest hanging fruit. You don't want to have to like reach past what's right there. So if something presented itself in a major way, or even in a subtle way last week, that it hadn't been doing before, a particular project, whatever it is you're working on, that's what's presenting itself, and that's what direction you should go. Okay, the challenging energy here is the Six of Diamonds. So you probably said even last week, Aries and Scorpios, this is what I'm going to do. So stick to your word. Like, don't, because we got this new fresh energy, and it's expansive. Now you're going to do something else. No, do what you already said. Yeah, this is the vibe. This is where I'm going to go with it. Like, don't forget you said that, because the Six of Diamonds is going to hold you to it. And it's going to make you remember that, oh, dang, did say that. Dang. So, hold on to that. It's also an energy of karmic money and rewards. So be in alignment with what you said you was going to do. Aries and Scorpios. Okay. Jupiter, Sagittarius, y'all have the 9 of hearts. Y'all with me? Y'all have the 9 of hearts. This is the wish card. This is Saturn. So Sagittarius, y'all really gonna feel it. Can you feel me? Well, that's an Oakland song, but you're gonna really feel it. You're gonna feel the pressure. But again, this is a new level. It's like you're emerging right now, Sagittarius. It's like let yourself emerge, let your heart emerge. Speak your wishes, speak your truth, speak from the heart, speak to my heart. Speak from your heart, and give it all you got. We have the 7 of diamonds as the supportive karma and the challenging karma here. So this is all about your worth. Do you feel worthy of your wishes? Do you feel worthy of love, of giving love? Do you feel like, oh, if I give love, then and I'm not getting it back, then no, this is not the energy. This is just giving love. And you'll get it back. You may get it back from that same person. You may get it back from a different person or a different energy in a different way. This is just about giving from the heart space. So that's what y'all working with, Sagittarius is. And y'all are so abundant anyway. So just work in that abundance. Just give love in an abundant way. There also may be some relationships that are challenging you that you need to release. And so you can still send them off with love. Relationships, partnerships, any kind of relationships, that are no longer serving you because you've reached that 9 point. So you go ahead and shift and do what you got to do. Okay, we got the Saturn energy. The Saturn energy is for Capricorns, and y'all have the 7 of clubs. And so what I'm saying, Capricorns. Capricorns, y'all have the 7 of clubs. And this is about your spiritual communication. Your spiritual communication. Y'all want to be on top of it. Y'all want to be working with these mantras. I'm about to post some mantras on Little Warrior Woman book page on Instagram when we finish. And I think I'll eventually post them on this page. But y'all want to work with y'all mantras. Y'all want to work with y'all prayers and petitions and things, your declarations this week. This is a great week to really work with your altar space. Grand Rising, I hope you're having a good day so far. I am. It's busy though. Join at the perfect time. Capricorn. Yes, you see, Capricorn, you working with some intuitive spiritual energy already. You're already in flow. So working with that altar space is going to be very beneficial. And it's been said on many occasions, on many pages, in many memes, I am the altar. So if you claim that, Capricorns, if you've ever claimed that, guess what? You can work with your physical altar space and somewhere else, and you can work with this physical altar space. The key here is you can do some mirror work as well. The key here is to speak good to yourself. Heal from within. Only one life, be in it to win. Okay, those was lyrics from a song y'all probably haven't heard. I gotta put that out at some point. Anyway, it's an older project. It's my first project, but anyways, affirmations, prayers, meditation, speaking good to yourself, being able to redirect your thoughts when it's not quite going just right. Develop a anthem, a mantra for the week, for the 7-day cycle, so that you can just hold on to that energy and just keep yourself highly elevated in your thoughts. The Jack of Spades is here supporting. So it's like the Jack of Spades is like, you could do whatever. You could play, you could gossip, you could joke around. Um, you could get serious, you could get playful, you can elevate, you can initiate, you can do all kind of things. It's a jack of all trades, right? So that's very similar to the three of spades when I was talking about the Mars energy, because the jack of spades has a three of spades transformation. It's like which way you want to go with it. And this is why the seven of clubs is the card of gossip, because people are going to be talking about you. You should be talking about you, Capricorns. So you hold the narrative. You control the narrative for yourself. Don't be swayed by gossip and things. Decide how you're going to initiate with this jack of spades. The eight of diamonds is here challenging you to shine on them. Shine on them. So big yourself up every day, every night, and in between, and shine on them. The eight of diamonds is the sun card. So, shine on them. Shine on them. Shine on everybody. Shine on everybody you come in contact with, and big them up. You can big them up too. Every affirmation you say for yourself, you can say to somebody else. And all that's doing is creating some beautiful, wonderful karma to come back to you. Okay, keep on to Aquarius. Okay, Uranus, which holds Aquarius and Leo energy in terms of cardology. So Aquariuses and Leos, y'all have the five of diamonds. Saturn, Neptune. Y'all on the roller coaster ride. Y'all are on the roller coaster ride. You have the three of clubs supporting you, which is the Venus energy. So look to your Venus ruled friends. Look to your Taurus friends and your Libra friends. They're supporting you this 7-day cycle, Aquariuses and Leos. So look to them for support. Look to them for also, you may look to them just like to help you write things down. Like how are you organizing? Having those kind of conversations. How do you plan out your year? Like, I've never done that. You might find yourself saying that I never planned out like a whole year or, this far in advance. Like, how do you do it? So develop that curiosity, use them as a supportive energy. Or if you don't know any of those people, you can attract somebody who can help you start to really be able to plan and magnify your thoughts and your dreams. Then you have the nine of diamonds here. Again, here's that nine of diamonds. It's supporting the week, but it's challenging Aquariuses and Leos. And so how are you spending your money? How are you getting these new values? How are you sharing your values? This is a whole new perspective of the world coming and challenging you this week with this five of diamonds and this nine of diamonds. So learn how to swerve. Learn how to swerve. I was say learn how to swerve, learn how to surf, learn how to swerve. Just put it together. And for the five of diamonds is also a miraculous type of energy, because when I was working with it all last year, it changed the whole trajectory of the work that I was doing. And so you'll find you might move this week. Aquarius is a Leos, you might move your house, you might move your job, you might change jobs, you might change offices. A lot of driving going on this week for Aquarius and Leo. So just be prepared to move. Be prepared to move. Be prepared to move. Okay. So here we are at the Neptunian energy. We have Pisces here. We got the Queen of Spades, which is what I was talking about in the beginning, which gives the Queen of Diamonds, this the card of the week, so much power. She's working with the ultimate queen, and she's sitting right up under her, giving her all this self-mastery, intuitiveness that Neptune brings. It brings intuitiveness, it brings spirituality, it brings being able to see behind the veil. It also brings illusion and delusion. So you want to be careful and really know. That's why they say know thyself. So when this energy comes around, specifically for Pisces, but also for everyone during this week, self-mastery is the key. So Pisces, you might find yourself really working undercover, really working in there was a word that slipped my mind, but you're gonna be working in the back kitchen, cooking up some stuff. You're gonna be working in the garage, you might be working from the bed, working in your dreams. But the Queen of Spades energy is definitely one of solace and solitude. So be prepared for that, folks. Neptune is also the unseen realm. So like I was sharing with the Eat Yourself Sexy group on Saturday, I was in a position of a Queen of Spades last week, and I found myself maybe really from Tuesday afternoon and on, I found myself like literally in the bed, and I was working with that Queen of Spades. I was like, but I had to set it down. I had to sit down and collect myself. And so that's what the Queen of Spades energy does. That's what it brings, is having moments of solitude. But if you like this 7-day cycle, I got to get activated. Then you want to also make sure that you're intentionally, I should have took this advice last week so I didn't have to get sat down like that, but it was nice. Not the pain side of it, but it was needed. You can intentionally make sure that you create time and space to be in meditation, because this is where the Queen of Diamonds gets this meditation yoga type energy from, is because her Neptune card. The Queen of Spades is about solitude, mastering yourself, and yourself is inside. And then the Queen of Diamonds, she gonna show out a little bit, or a lot of it. But you can just intentionally create time and space where you're in solitude so that you don't have to get put in solitude. The Eight of Diamonds is supporting this energy for Pisces. And again, like I said, y'all, I'm pointing out the astrological signs, but this is going to apply to everyone at some point or another during this 7-day cycle. So the Eight of Diamonds here is supporting the Queen of Spades. Also, like I said in the beginning, this is the only card. This is when we switch from all Saturn into Uranus. So this is where you can really shift. This is where you shift energy here. And the Eight of Diamonds is shining. The sun is shining on particular things that you need to work on, that you need to do. And the 10 of Diamonds is challenging here. You may feel pulled, like a lot of energy wanting to pull you, get you. You may feel also very attractive, and that's fine and beautiful. You just want to make sure you make time for yourself. Okay. Let's see. The moon energy is the Two of Clubs. The moon energy is the Two of Clubs. We're about to wrap it up. And so, Cancers, make sure you drink a lot of water. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Make sure the water is going to keep you cool. If any of you guys have seen my little advertisement about Cool Crown, you can definitely DM me about Cool Crown and being able to create a ritual for yourself, or really follow the ritual that I would be providing if you're interested in purchasing Cool Crown. The Two of Clubs is it's a two. It wants to be in conversation. It wants to be also in debate. It wants to like spar. This is where you spar with your words and your conversation. So it can get fiery. The King of Hearts is here supporting you. Like, take control, and the King of Hearts is supposed to be masterful over emotions, but this is really all emotions. So the King of Hearts knows all emotions, is supporting this energy here. So being mindful of the emotions that you're bringing to particular conversations, Cancers. The Ace of Spades is here. The questions you've been wanting to know, those burning questions, they'll be answered. They'll be revealed to you this 7-day cycle. And the transformation card is the King of Clubs. So the Queen of Diamonds is very masterful. She's very masterful. She has the most powerful queen in her spread, and then she transforms into the King of Clubs. And so this is the mastermind energy. This is why she needs that time and space alone to go within and work on her inner beauty so that it can transform into outwardly beauty, and then be able to teach and share what she has learned. So all of that is in preparation for the month of October. I want y'all to remember that. All that is in preparation for the month of October. So keep that in mind as you move and push through the week. For me, I already know it's going to be a busy one. So that is the 7-day cycle. It's the harvest moon. So pay attention to the rewards that you are receiving, because you've been working hard all year and you deserve what you deserve, and it will show itself to you. So I'm going to wish you a good day on the podcast and YouTube.